Hello, always did here. Going to start with puzzle streak of 41 before I play any games. I'm going to start the 1 minute mark, which is why I'm talking so quickly. And here we go. Okay, we are black. There's a fork here. Why do I feel so high up on my chair? God, I feel so full. Why do I feel so full? Why do I feel so full? Let's do it with the rook. Ooh, okay. Rook b1. Check, and then queen d3. Can't I just go to c6 here? Oh, Ellie. I'm a bit worried about this. What were you doing? So maybe I need to push here. Can't I just take the rook? No, it's defended. So it takes. Will be pinned. Check. Can't go here. So he goes to the H file, and then King G6. Hey, not here. You calm down. You calm down. You calm down. Okay, then I have bishop c2. Ellie, calm down. Good girl. Go underneath the desk. That's talking about to my dog there. So I think taking here and then taking f4. Mate in 2. Win the exchange. Didn't actually count material before I did that. Should have. I can take here and then a fork. check. Queen f2, king d1, queen f1. He can't go to d2 because rook f2 is mate. So king c1, rook f2, king b3, and then queen c4 is mate. These are underrated. Check and then mate. Check and then check. Can I force that somehow? No, here first. Switch and zug and then take the rook. It's a late stream. Switch and zug and then save the rook. Actually, that wins material here. Check, check, and then we do it this way. Here and then queen f3. Bishop e5 threatens a mate. Check wins the queen. Wow, great time so far. Dvoretsky pawns, but his king is close. So if he brings in the king, I have b7. Takes, should. Ooh, I don't know if that's winning, because then he might have e3. Could I hang on to it? Bing. Bang, boom, b7. That might not work for many reasons. One of them is c7 takes on e3, b7 takes on f2. I take, we both get a queen there, but I guess I'm getting a second queen. Okay, and then, yeah, if he takes on a7, then we go here, it's It's very close. I think I have to go B7 because if I take on E3, his king is going to come too close here. I think. Take on E3, king D7, B7. Maybe I do take on E3. I was originally going to go B7, but yeah, this might be too much here. Takes, but I thought they both look winning though, honestly, because like I can take with check, and I'm going to get a second queen. Right? Being yeah, takes queen, check, get another queen. I mean, that should be winning, but then why is this also not winning? Maybe this check, hello Vivek, could be a problem. They both look winning. I mean, he brings in the king, B7. I wonder if he could allow me to queen and then check. And then, like, would that be enough? It's kind of weird. This check almost works. They both seem winning, but I'm leaning towards B7. But they both seem winning. Maybe he can perpet me. But no, because I'm going to check and get my second queen. Like if like B7, E takes F2, B8 queen, F1 queen, and then queen takes E4 check, and then I'm going to queen again. There's not going to be perpets there. So I don't understand why they're both not winning, but I'm going to go with B7. Of course it's wrong. Okay, well. Yeah, I saw this position. I just figured it would. Maybe, I guess it's not. I guess that's the problem. Actually, I might have thought that he saves the rook. I might not have looked at EF in this position. Yeah. That's what I missed, eh? Tough. Okay, damn. Have to start over. That sucks. This is annoying. Well, I don't want him forking this pawn. Man, I feel so hot. I think I'm happy with just the bishop here. We go king e5. And then here. I think we have to go h4 for that reason. King h5 takes, and then ooh, that's close either way. But I don't think I want to allow king g5. Okay, I didn't. Okay, so king g5. I guess I could take on e4. Okay, sloppy. Ah, sloppy. I know I can take on c5, but is that good enough? It's equal material there. I don't get this one. What's the point of this? I don't understand that. Is this the best that we have? Because I'll be down a piece. Or can I go here at the end? Takes, check, and then check king h2. Okay, I'm gonna look at this one with the engine after. So what's the continuation here? Yeah, I don't understand how this is 1400. How is this 1400? Our pawns are too good? Guess our pawns are too good. I don't like that one. It's not easy to assess. And then on my move, I'm going to go to here. Here. And then what's my next move? Maybe here. Should be quicker. Here. Wow, I think we're trading, and then I can just grab this. Check, take. But he can take here. Oh wait, no, he can't go there. Okay. Tricky. This one's tricky. Okay, so if he takes on d4, take on h4. By the way, Vivek, Chessable just released a course on time management. I got excited, but I looked into it. I don't know. It doesn't look very good because it's, for some reason, the book isn't written on how to avoid time trouble. It's how to play when you're in time trouble, which it has its uses, but I would prefer the former. Okay, king f5 takes on e4, takes on h4. I mean, those pawns look pretty good, but it's hard to... Okay, let's say he pushes his pawn c5. Maybe bishop d8. c6. h5. It's hard to assess, but that's what I'm going to play. Okay, so he pushes right away. If I take on h4, f6, or c6 rather, and then I come back to d8, takes on e4, on d4, then I start pushing again. Again, it's hard to assess, but I mean, the alternative is I take on c5 right away, but it's going to take too long for my king. We need to take this h-pawn. That was hard. Takes here. Check. And then just take the rook. I might take on d8 and then e5. Ooh. Well. check. Here. I could go here and then check. I'll be up 2 pawns. If he goes king c8, then I can win this other rook. Struggling with this. Because I think the idea is to take this rook. Right, so check, check, and then this wins it, right? Check and then rook d4. Check, mate in 2. Check. And then take. Oh, my queen's under attack though. So check. King b1. Take this way. But am I still down material? I'm still down the exchange there. His knight may not survive because I have queen b1 later. Don't like that one. Check. Have to watch out for issues, but I think I'm okay. But yeah, he almost has a mate here, so I do have to be careful. So it takes, check. I guess I can always move back. Don't like that one. So a7. If king g2, I can take on h2. If rook a2, I have bishop a6. Yeah, I think first I take here maybe. Because if I go here, or does it matter? If I take there, you can take on a7. So we have to block that first. Check. So if bishop f7, I think I have queen e8 mate. So he needs to go king f8. Then do I take on h7? Looks good. How am I doing on time? Not the worst. So we have check and mate. Down a piece. There's a fork. But even if I got this, then I'm taking on e3. Okay. And so if he takes on, then we have check. Ooh, yeah, I think I'm going check though. Check if he takes on f3. Check takes. I'm up the exchange, but this pawn is advanced. But ooh, kind of scary. Rook f1, king f2, and then he has bishop check here. But then I have king f1. Barely holding there. Not holding, but yeah. And if he, wait, what was I going to say? I mean, if he doesn't take, it doesn't make sense. So just, I should consider this. So no, I think we're doing this here. Does this do anything? King, let's say king h2. Don't think that's a move. Maybe it is, because king h2, I might have queen e5. Memtovich, it's past your bedtime, sir. And if king h1, I have a fork. I don't care too much about the fork, though. But check. He can't go here because the discovery has to be good. So king g1. Oh yeah, he's in. Yeah, that's why. Forgot about that. I knew he was there, but I just forgot about the time difference. King g1. And I don't know. That doesn't seem to be right. I'm just going to minimize chat because I'm so close to the end. Okay. Of course, Memtovich comes at 39 to distract me. Okay. I don't know. I keep looking at this, though. 92. 92. If it goes to H, well, if it goes to H2, I have queen E5, and we're assuming that this is never going to be an issue later. And if he blocks, check king h1. Even that I'm not sure about, you know. There's bishop h3, but it's messy. Bing, bang, boom, g3. Like, even if he gives me everything I want, check king h1. Yeah, bishop h3, knight f7, complicated. I don't know. And that's just one line. That's just one line. Check king h1. Because my knight's hanging. Huh. Knight e2, king h2, queen e5, g3. Maybe I go knight g3. Okay. And then here I'm just going to cash in. Okay, last one. I almost slipped. Check just wins the rook. That should be enough. I think they gave me a freebie here. Weird. Opening up chat, I get one wrong on purpose. So that took me 43 minutes, which was slow, but second attempt, not too bad. Okay, time for a game. Are we playing the bird or e4? Are we playing e4 or f4? Let me know. Oh, this guy has a brand new account and he's 2,400. And we say no. I am suspicious of that guy I played yesterday, who had the perfect game against me. I don't know. What is this about? Interesting. Okay, is e4 a move? Oh, he's got some prep. Danger. This guy has some prep. G6 maybe? Or can I take it? I mean, I feel that's a trap. But this looks dangerous, so e4. Just going to minimize chat. I get sort of distracted. Okay, so g4, e4. I don't know. Could also maybe go knight f6 here. No, the f3 is going to bother me. Interesting opening. Yeah, I either want to take or play g6. But g6 he might take on f5, and if I take with the e pawn, it's looking a little sketchy, but maybe I can do that. I don't know. Yeah, either one g6 or it takes. But I feel that this could be okay. I'm gonna take because okay, when we're not taking again. So now maybe knight f6. And then is there this check? No, but there's rook h7. Okay, so boom. I could almost take again, actually. Because he's gonna get his rook open anyways. I mean, but this is very, very interesting opening. I don't know. And this isn't out of greed, but it's like I feel like he's gonna open this anyways if I let him take. And I don't want to grab it with the knight. I don't think that's gonna be so helpful. Is queen h4 an idea? It is an idea. That's a very interesting move, queen h4. Bishop f4. Yeah, I'm just walking into trouble there. Otherwise, queen h4 is pretty cool. Okay, so knight f6, hg. And then what, h6? He can still push. So I don't want to. I think I should either take or play g6 here. Yeah, I might take and then play g6. So takes, g6. No, he can go rook takes. Okay. So g6 takes. He's still threatening rook h7 there. So queen h4, bishop f4, and then bishop d6 maybe. Can I do that? Push here. No, okay. Oh, I don't know about this. Okay, but bishop f4, I think bishop d6. Queen h4 is just too interesting not to play. But he can probably just develop here. I'm sure I'm worse. Okay. c6. My poor bishop. d5. Check. Knight f6. Oh, he's planning to take. So takes. Okay, well this will protect it, I think, right? So okay, we go here. Queen could be trapped. Very nearly trapped. I can go there. Okay, it's not quite trapped, but close to. So maybe knight f3, he develops. And then do I want to trade queens there? Okay, well he did. f3 e4? No. Okay. I'll keep trading. Because I don't really want e4 coming. But I'm also letting him get this square. Okay, I'm gonna play this. I can just move the knight out and then I might be okay. Possibly, no, we can't do that. Okay, let's just get the knight out. I need to pick up the pace. I missed a pawn last move, I think. Oh, that sucks. That's annoying. Okay. I think I just had a free pawn there. Okay, so can I push for the center? Takes. Any good discoveries? It does look... I've got here. I think you take a pawn. Okay. Might have to castle kingside. This is still always going to be weak, though, if I push e5. I'm still regretting not taking d4. I think that was a free pawn. Oh, well. Okay. So push. Takes. But then he doesn't have a good discovery. So I'm gonna push now. Under 3 minutes. Yeah, and take with the bishop. Pre-move here. f4. I just tuck back. What are you doing there, Ellie? Ooh, I'm really low on the clock. And do I want to trade here? His knight gets active, though. Okay, then he's going to have this. I won't try to hang on to that, mainly because I can't. Well, now he's really playing with fire, because now I can defend the pawn. Or I guess maybe I can't. Do I have counter play here? So bishop e1. Can I do things here? So bishop e1. I win the... I think he maybe should have played bishop e1 last move. Wow. I am up 2 pawns, so... It is rook and pawn ending, but... Yeah, and he's going to get this, eh? Okay, maybe I have here. Ellie, too much. Too much. Too much. It's... So many choices there, you know, there's g6, g5. This is a draw here. Okay, I'm low on the clock. I think I'll take a draw. Although I'll probably still flag. Now he'll probably just do something else. Yeah, just ran out of time. I know that I was winning there, but I didn't have time to... I just went for the draw because I would have flagged otherwise. So I'd rather lose 2 points than 7 points. Otherwise, I think it was a good game. I think I might have missed... Well, the opening took all my time. That was a tricky opening. Vivek says rook f7 and offer trades. Here? Well, no, here I was trying for a win. Unless you meant somewhere else. I was still trying for a win here. But then I just burned too many precious extra seconds, and then I just went for a draw. Because it was like around here, I burned a lot of time here. Okay, so the opening was interesting. I'm waiting for... So queen d3. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be theory. Oh, he was winning. But I did kind of gamble taking the second pawn. Manhattan Gambit. Now, that might be g4 right away. Is there g4 right away? Yeah, there is. Oh, this is the Kreshik Gambit. Which I looked into briefly. So this might transpose. Yeah, kind of. Although queen d3 is only 1%. But yeah, a lot of little side gambits here for white. Yeah, unless it can come from another way, like e4. Yeah, I'm surprised this isn't played more often. This is a legitimate gambit by white. I've almost never seen this. So yeah, taking was good, and taking again would have been bad. So good thing I didn't. And then queen h4 is the second best move. And then I was considering g6, I think, as the alternative, but this would have been really bad for me, apparently. So the best move here is g3. Wow. g3. Crazy. Never crossed my mind. g3. H file stays closed. H file stays closed. Never even... That never... I mean, eventually I would have seen it, but I thought here for 2 minutes and I didn't see it. I should have seen g3. So that's the best move here. But why is white plus 0.5? And is queen d3, like if g4 right away, and then queen d3, I might have knight f6 now. So I think that's why white played this move order. By playing queen d3 first, I can't play knight f6. So yeah, this was some homebrewed prep here. And so yeah, I don't know how, like, it's really 0.5. So g3, you need to play g3. This is a really good opening from white. Because black has to play g3 here. Or, I mean, it doesn't have to, but it's 0.7 if black doesn't. Okay. So, yeah, so g3 would have been better, but this was second best. And then I would thought he might play e4 here. But apparently we find after e5 or many other moves were okay. And if bishop f4, I was going to play bishop d6, and that is a top move. So I had that nailed. But yeah, he played bishop g2. And then this was a mistake because of what he played. And if he had played bishop f3, he then has e4 and a big attack, full control of the center at the cost of a pawn. So I instead needed to have played knight c6. So this is a very good opening for white because black has to play perfectly. Why knight c6 though? Because knight c... How is this different? Oh, because we're hitting d4. Jeez. Yeah, this is a very, very dangerous opening from white. Legitimate. Okay. But he went to bishop h3, and then we're fine. Taking wasn't best, but at this point I had 4 minutes. And then I played well, I just got low on the clock. This was not the best move. It wants to take with the knight, but again, I was low on the clock here. I had 2.5 minutes. And yeah, and then I was winning, but the losing move, I mean, I only had 1 minute here. This was the losing, so I never should have let him connect the rooks. It wants to go to activate my other rook. I considered that, but I chickened. I mean, I was scared that he's going to promote these. I got scared of. I did consider this though. Oh, and then I go here. Okay, so he doesn't have time for that. So if he activates the king, no, this is still tricky. What's the something? It wants to go rook f6 or rook f7, but I don't understand why. Rook f6 or rook f7? And then we win a pawn. This is still tricky. This is this is still very tricky. Okay. I think I made a decent choice here because I had 35 seconds. Well, after I made my decision, I had 35 seconds. Here I had a minute. Here I had 35 seconds. So you could say I had a minute here, but I'm very slow. I don't know if I could have converted this in a minute. Okay, I'm going to play another game, but very, very... That's a good opening for white against the Dutch. Okay, let's try e4. I think this is not so good in the dragon to play h5. Okay. Now what? I think h3 g4 is sometimes an idea. Or should I go bishop e2 right away? So h3 g4. So yeah, so there's bishop e2. King b1. Bishop g5 is an idea too, but yeah, I think I want one of these. Okay, let's go king b1. And then maybe bishop e2. So h3 g4 hg. If my bishop was on h2, then I could recapture. Okay, let's go bishop e2. Yeah, so he's going to go here, and I'll probably take it off. I don't think I have better. Maybe f4 can't... Can f4 be played? Sometimes it can still be played. Like, let him get g4. No, I think I want h3, and we'll play this out. Oh, this guy's got it all planned out. Oh, he has 2200 bullet. I didn't think about h4. So there's still maybe f4 ideas. So f4, knight c4, takes, e5. e5 feels like, I mean, you could say he plays like, maybe he has knight h5 there. He might have knight h5. But I'm going to play this. Oh my lord. I forgot about this. Forgot about that. Can that really be played here? He takes on e4. He's already got a pawn. I totally forgot about that. Well, okay. Forgot about that. Queen b3. Castles. I don't know if he should be trading here. Should he be trading? Because then I have bishop b5. Oh, you might take it with a pawn, I guess. Hello, cats play chess. So b, c. Okay, what about bishop c4? Is bishop b5 a move? He might have knight d4. Check, take. But take. That might be playable. I might have bishop b5. What about bishop d4? I think I can play this. I think I have bishop b5. Oh, hang on. I better look at it one more thing. If he takes with the knight d4. No, I think I have this. Okay, so what if he castles now? That could be a problem. Okay. Takes. Yeah, that's a problem. Okay, takes here. It's no better. I could just move this knight. I don't really like, I mean, because his knight, I mean, yeah, I might have knight f3, or I could simplify, but his open b file I don't love. You know, he puts a rook on g8, and that's problems. So I don't know if I want to do that. So I might go knight f3. But I do worry about things. Okay, I'm going back, but yeah, this is going to be more complicated now. Knight a5. Actually, I have a fork here. You have to trade. Okay, first. Could give back the exchange. Let's keep it here. He's fast. Could go, keep an eye, and he'll be dominated there. Oh, he wants this. Okay, let's go here. I have pi on the clock. I just realized I'm hitting h4. So so can I take h4? Okay, so can I take h4? He could create discoveries on me. Is this might be a big problem. Takes. How do I'm having trouble assessing this. Takes, he takes back. Recapture. If he takes here, I should be okay there. But if I take on h4, my knight is no longer defending this anymore. So maybe I should bring this, move this bishop. Or I could give back material. Okay, I don't know. I'm going to take, I'm panicking. And then I don't want his rook coming here. Oh, this loses the game here? I have to sack the exchange here. I gotta give that back. Oh, we get something. Actually, I can take with a queen. Yeah, that was all part of my plan. Pre-move. Pre-move. I have a minute 38. Okay, this is controversial. No, that's not. I won't do it. I was tempting. I was very tempted. If you gave me a minute on the clock, I would have taken on h4 instead. I have to keep watching about rook b8. I have no time. Wait a second. What happened with the material? I'm a little confused. Yeah, I'm up the exchange, right? And a couple pawns. I just don't have time. So rook b8 if I can. Actually, f7 is sensitive. Maybe I should just create Luft. Maybe g4. Oh, the back rank. Yeah, I should deal with the back rank issues. So if he comes in here. Well, I know I can take once. So, okay, yeah. So let's get g4 in. And then I could take on a7. That was probably better last move. If knight, yeah, knight there. It's threatening rook b8. Still have to be careful of back rank. So he moves the queen. I mean, I don't know if I'm really going out of my way. Oh, my bishop gets trapped. I guess he can't do that. But I'm really going out of my way to trade material here, which I mean, I'm not up that much material. I don't know if all these moves are worth it. Okay, and then let's just get. I'm gonna create lift. Oh fuck! I just get into time trouble and then blunder every time. Here, I have to run. Trade queens. Ah, I screwed that up. I outplay them and then I just get low on the clock. It's so frustrating. I wish I was outplayed in my games when I lose. It would feel better. I'm tired of these graphs. I'm tired of these graphs. That's what all my losses look like. Okay, at least I made a mistake here. Makes me feel better. Yeah, I'm going to be 800 soon. What was the mistake here? Bishop b5? Oh, I missed b7? That's a scary pawn to take, though. Yeah, I'm not really looking at that pawn. No, I think I played well. I mean, whoa, 5 blunders? Okay, well, this was one. Oh, I made way more mistakes than I thought here. Yeah, so I was considering bringing the bishop back. Yeah, sorry, yeah, I and then I just forgot about it. 1 second after playing it. So that was obviously a big, but then I blundered again here. Well, here I only had a minute. I mean, you can't really call this a blunder, given the circumstance. I just dropped the bishop. Okay. Well, I'll play another one. It's rough. It's always the time. Every game that I mean, it's again, I've like 90, I don't know, like this thing, 90% of the games I lose, it's probably not that high, but a high percentage, it's all clock related. I can't play quicker. You know, if I was getting outplayed, it hurts more when it's all time related. Oh, this is a very positional way to play. Can he play f4 right away? Yeah, there's some dangerous lines when the knight goes to e2. I might almost want to do this, but I don't want to get pinned. Maybe I could have played g6 and then knight b7, but I'm going to stick with a more typical approach. But yeah, the knight on e2 can be quite venomous. So if f4 right away, I don't think I'm going to do anything. I think I'll just castle there. I'm not concerned about f5. So he probably should just castle here. And then I'm probably going to castle. And then if f4, again, I don't think I'm going to react to it. I don't really want to take at that point because although I might have, okay, he stops knight g4. I was going to say that's an idea. So I think bishop e6, and then the typical knight d7. Try for a d4 or d5 at some point. But f3 is pretty timid, I think, because this knight is dominated now. So bishop e3 probably. And I could try to go after his bishop, a3. He goes, why do you play f3 and then f4? Makes no sense. So can I do the computer's favorite move? Or do I start? Yeah, so because h6 could have queen b6. This is, the computer likes this often. Because how do they deal with it? Maybe queen e1. Queen e1. No, how does he deal with this though? f5, bishop d7. How does he deal with this? I'm sure there's a way, but I don't see it, so I'm going to play it. I just tuck back. Okay, now we defend. Yeah, maybe queen g4. He needs to get his bishop and rook out. Right? Yeah. Okay. Jeez. Okay. f6. Knight d5. This is looking really bad for me. I don't like the knight coming in there. I could stop it this way. It's very ugly though. It's unorthodox. Knight H. There's so much to consider here. Here he's getting mated. Bishop H6. This is looking bad, eh? Bishop F6 could be interesting. This is still. Oh, he's still getting okay, but he can create loaf and then he can come in. Like that's always scary. G6. You can still come in. Oh, well, not immediately again. And there's always knight d5. Knight d5. Yeah, so bishop c6. If he goes knight d5 anyways, takes. Okay, so bishop c6, knight h5 is getting mated. I might go here. This is weird. I forgot about this. Crap. Okay, I have bishop f6, I guess. Oh, God. Yeah, bishop f6 here, though. I'm dead. I blundered. Ugh. 1 month old account. Maybe he won't play knight h5. That's probably the best I can hope for. Or, well, he can still come in here, right? Okay, well, maybe I have to give up the exchange, but this is still really bad. Wow, he just instantly, okay. Wow. Yeah, I'm going to be 800 soon. Okay, we just got destroyed there. The new accounts destroy me. Okay, so I was just losing pretty much the whole game. So knight g4. I guess f5 was the best move here. And then knight g3. He just played perfect, except for this one move here. I don't know. He played so quick. What do you want me to do? But yeah, this was a little speculative. And he played this knight e2 line, which is really rare, but I know the computer likes it. So yeah, f5. Yeah, and then we're just worse here. This is all just winning for him. But this was his mistake. Knight d5 first was best. And then everything is winning. Is that what queen trap? Bishop e3? And why is this winning as well? Just everything. Queen h5. Oh, and then he just comes in here. Wow. So f5 is just so strong. Because normally that's not a problem. But we're a bit discombobulated here. So this was too much. We're just losing after queen b6. I had to retreat. Yeah. I think I'm going to end it there. Tough day in the office. I've lost a lot of points. It's weird. I mean, I've been so busy with work, I haven't been playing too much chess lately, like I used to. But there was a while where I was having not much difficulty beating 2200s. And I used to be 2200 myself, believe it or not. And now I'm fighting for my life at 2000. So it feels bad. Yeah, so this guy was, well, I mean, he was climbing here, but he was 1700 just last month. Well, his account's only a month old. But No, I filtered it. I filtered it by losses so I can go to the bottom quicker. This is his account. This is not mine. I'm just kind of curious because he was losing to 1600s just a month ago. You see, like he's losing his first, like he's losing to 1600s and 1700 left and right, and then he beat me so easily. It's just kind of interesting. I know I sound like Kramnik, but it's just, you know, the new accounts just destroy me. It's not just the new accounts; everybody's destroying me, but it's just like how easy they're beating me. And when these people are losing to 1600s and 1700s. Yeah, but even a kid, I mean, I know. I'm not, it's just, it's the new accounts. I'm going to be suspicious against the new accounts. And like there was that guy yesterday, that, who was it? Was it this guy? I forget. There's been a lot. Forget one. There was a game recently where he just played perfect and quick, but I don't know. It's rough out there. Yeah, no, I know. It's rough. But look at that. Look at that nosedive. Ugh, I've been so busy. Yeah. But you know, that's rough. That's a big drop, eh? I mean, it's not the worst. It's not crazy. It's just, you know, you have ups and downs. And part of this is I started trying a new opening, right? The bird. But that's only part of it. And the bird isn't really the opening isn't the problem. It's because I'm actually getting really good positions in the bird. It's really the time. If I could somehow get this time issue under control, I think I could set a new personal all-time high. But it's just a real struggle. I don't know. As you get older, you slow down. Actually, I don't know. Should I play another one? No, I think I should end it there on a nice loss. On a nice loss. Okay. So that'll be it for me today. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow. Have a good